this is the wrong BGM. Hold on a second. Oh, Hashima, konshima, Juju, Sukinshima. I am so dead right now. I am so dead. Guess what time I fell asleep? Guess what time I went to bed today? It's so fucked. It's so Jova for me. I stayed up until 5:30 because I wanted to finish off this piece of work by today. Did I finish off that piece of work? No, I procrastinated until 5:30 and I played the SUIKA game until 2 AM. Yeah. And so here I am on 4.5 hours of sleep. But it's okay, we got this. And I'm gonna play this game for an hour and then I'm gonna go back to working on that thing I was supposed to finish. But yeah, it's okay, it's fine guys, it's all good, it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna finally finish that piece of thing that I'm supposed to do, that I was meant to do by the end of this week. By today. I swear I'm gonna finish it. It's actually not that hard. I don't think it's that hard. I just don't want to do it. It's okay. I got this. It's fine. Why do I always do this to myself? I swear every time there's like a big piece of thing that I need to finish. I just don't want to do it. It's really bad. I've been like this since university. It hasn't changed. I thought I'd be more grown up by now, but no, it's getting worse actually. I think my coworkers are too nice to me. I need to be like yelled at. I need to be disciplined. Oh, Hashima. Relatable but worrying. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. I got it under control. It's fine, guys. It's all good. It's all good, Shimas. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing the SUIKA game. Which is the game that everyone is playing. Literally, people in my share have started playing it last night as well. And so I was like, oh, so this is the SUIKA game. Because like, actually, I haven't watched people play it properly. But now I know how it works. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'll download it. And so I went, after watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I went back to my room and like, hold on a second. I went back to my room and I downloaded it and I started playing it for an hour. So is it cheating? Is it cheating? But to be honest, after playing it for an hour, I don't know what the trick is. On my 4th try, I already got the watermelon on my 4th try. But then I haven't been able to get it since. I think I've been getting worse as I keep playing it. I don't know what the technique is, to be honest. I don't think there's like much of a difference between me like trying really hard to get a good score versus like me just throwing fruits in randomly and hoping that they somehow match up. Is there a technique to this game? I'm actually not sure. But anyways, it's a really fun game. I don't know how many of you guys actually know what this game is, but essentially there's like all these, I mean, Uniset is basically like 2048, but it's a bit different. It's like you have all these fruits, you combine the same fruit to make it into a bigger fruit, and then you combine the bigger fruit to make it into a bigger fruit until you get a watermelon. But the thing is, the container gets full really easily, especially once you have like multiple big fruits. And your goal is to just like, I don't know what the goal is. Is it to get the watermelon? I guess the goal is to get the highest score you can. And some people have been able to get like 4,000 or something. Like if you look at the leaderboards online, I think the high score is like 4,000, but it's hard to even get 2,000. But anyways, my goal today is to just do what I can within 1 hour because I really need to do my work. But surely we'll be able to get 3,000 this time. Surely I'll be able to speedrun this. Easy. I already got the watermelon. Look, my little Shima's been replaced by a watermelon today. Isn't that cute? Maybe I should just switch to being a permanent watermelon. Anyways, let's play. Rip Hashima. Game start. Hold on. I'll just move my. Ugh. Would you be the good water? I'd be the sweetest, tastiest, yummiest watermelon ever. I know that Yuna started naming, like, the fruits that she got. What was it? Apparently I was a watermelon. Apparently I was the Shima melon. What did she call them again? Like Budo fuckers into your strawberry, something like that. Let's see. Do you guys get how the games work? The game works. Have you ever smashed a watermelon? Anime style? Yes, I have actually. Have I mentioned that on stream before? I have. I didn't manage to smash it though, but I did manage to hit the watermelon. So see if you put... So I think the order is... Wait, let me move my massive head for a moment. So it goes from cherry, two cherries turn into a strawberry, two strawberries turn into a grape, two grapes turn into a orange, and two oranges turn into a what are they called again? I forgot the name. What are they called? No, I don't. I forgot the difference between these two. I guess that's not an orange one. But yeah, the bigger. Maybe it's a... I'm not sure. The bigger one's a... You know that fruit that's like orange? What is it called again? Persimmon. I think it's a persimmon, right? I mean, two persimmons turn into an apple, two apples turn into a pear, two pears turn into a peach, two peaches turn into a pineapple, and two pineapples turn into a melon, and two melons turn into a watermelon. Man, it's a lot of fruits. That's a lot of fruit now that I think about it. Wait, I need to check on the... What fruit is the orange one? Okay. Okay, I was right. It's a persimmon. It's a decopon. It's a decopon orange, and then it's a persimmon. I was right all along. Okay. What's a little dewdrop? I don't know. That's a piece of foam. Oh no, it's a little cloud. What is it supposed to be? I don't think it's a fruit, to be honest. That's just my guess. Anyways, this is one of those. It's supposed to be relaxing, but people are way too competitive about this game. But see, I feel like even if you just let things naturally happen, you can get a pretty good score. Like, even if you don't try to match things all the time. See, okay. Here's when things get annoying, when they just don't touch. But there's gravity in this game. Little cloud guy. Man, if I concentrate, I might just stop talking. But see, you see my score on the left? My top score last night was 2454. And then the score after that was 1746. I was never able to get the watermelon afterwards. That was my first and my last watermelon. The fruit game, the most mentally demanding of all games. It's actually harder than it seems. You guys might be like, oh, this is so easy, just combine the fruits together. What's so hard about that? It's really hard. You try playing this and you try getting a watermelon. Oh, see, we got a peach. See, that was a chain effect. I don't even know how that works. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, to be honest. I'm just like, all same fruit, all add together, all same fruit. Oh, and then it gets annoying once like, cause it's like gravity, right? So the small things always fall to the bottom and the big things always come to the top. Cause physics. But then you have all these like small useless things stuck at the bottom that are separating the big things from combining with each other, and that's when it gets really annoying. I guess that's why Yuna calls them NTR strawberries. This game just seems like RNG to me. I'm sure there's some kind of technique, I just don't know what that technique is. So my technique is just throwing things in randomly. Yeah, I don't think there is. But I think it feels good when you think that there's some kind of technique and that you're not just getting a watermelon by pure luck or anything. There's still some kind of control to some extent. Yeah, that's what the NTR strawberries are. Cute for— you think this is cute here when you try playing this game. This is actually a really hard game. But yeah, the goal is to get a watermelon or to basically just get the highest score you can. Some people are able to get 4,000 points on this game. It's actually insane. That means you have to have multiple watermelons. Ambulance, come pick me up, I'm dying. This is a really bad run. I haven't even gotten a melon yet. Anyways, this is me showing you what not to do. That's for real. I think this is one of those games where you can just sit here and play it for hours. I saw that Sunny Briscoe did a stream on this for like 9 hours straight. Oh, see, we got a pineapple now. Oh, okay, okay. Hopefully those two peaches can touch somehow. Ah! Yatta there! Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. That was totally on purpose. I planned that without even realizing. But yeah, this is one of those games where you can just kind of like zone out and play. If I had nothing else better to do, I would totally play this for 9 hours straight. Yeah. Have you seen such a fat pineapple before? Have you seen a pineapple so round? Like, all the other fruit shapes make sense, but why is a pineapple that round? I think we're getting somewhere, boys. Oh! How do I make these two pineapples touch? Oh, it's over. If only pineapples look like that. Would you want a shiny— if you stole this in the supermarket with that face attached, would you buy it? The face looks like Hoshi from 17. You guys probably have no idea who that is, but he has that face, I promise. Muziwa. See, as it gets more to the top, I think with this game, right, eventually you can get a watermelon no matter what. But the problem is there's like a set size limit to what you can have inside the container, and that's the frustrating thing. Oh! Touch! 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 If pineapples look like that, they would still taste awful. You guys don't like pineapples? You don't like pineapples? I'm gonna ask a very stereotypical question. Do you guys like pineapples on pizza? So close, so close. If only they could just, you know, if only they could just... Ugh. Well, the top of the pineapple's basically the hairs are touching. The top is basically touching. How's that work? Oh, I think it's over. Nah, this game is over. Oh, that was me giving an example of how not to get a top score. Okay, let me think about this more strategically from now on. I will do things strategically. I don't know what the strategy is. Is there a strategy for this game? I feel like you can be good at it. But oops. Eh. I think one thing I learned from this game is that in the end they're all the same. You can't just be like, I'm gonna only match up the fruits that are similar to each other. Cause no, cause they can all become each other. They're all the same in the end. They can grow and become the fruit you want them to be. It's only a matter of time. Reminds me of Q a little bit. Don't remind me of that game. I don't want to think about that game again. I feel like I'm already fucking up. But it's fine. This is all part of a plan. Truly the most philosophical game of all time, for real. I don't know, I tend to come up with these like really... What do you call it? I tend to talk to myself in my head while I'm like... Am I focusing? Not really. When I'm zoning out during games. Like, I start giving the fruits personalities and stuff. This is terrible. This is terrible gameplay. My goal right now is to just show you guys what a melon looks like. Will we get to the watermelon today? Will we? I can't believe I got a watermelon on my 4th try now. I can't get it anymore. I think I have like really good beginner's luck in general. For a lot of things. Or like when I'm recording something. When I'm recording like voice acting or like singing or whatever, it's always the first few takes that are the best, and the more I sing, the more I try to voice act, the weirder it sounds. It's always the first few times where it sounds the freshest, where it's like the most natural and I don't know. Where it's the best. Does Shima daydream a lot? Adequately? I think I do. Sometimes I'll imagine like scenarios, like what if this happened today? That would be awesome. But then I'm not to the extent where some people have like there's like this word, I think it's called like maladaptive daydreaming or something, where people have like entire like they have like an entire fanfic in their head. And they have characters and the characters die, and it's like an isekai inside your own brain. I don't do that, but I do daydream. Realistically. Is it realistic? At least I'm still the main character in my daydreams. I don't have other imaginary characters. Oh, okay, we got the pineapple. But like, I was never the type to write fanfiction in high school or anything. I have a friend who's like really good at making up scenarios, and I'm like, how are you so good at writing these? And she's like, I'm just really delusional. So I don't think I'm delusional to that extent. I'm only mildly delusional. I don't have any OCs in my head, no. Unfortunately, or fortunately. Daydreaming is comfy, it is. But lately I'll have lots of dreams. See, I don't have nightmares. I haven't had a nightmare in ages, but I'll always have like happy dreams where I'll wake up and I'll be sad because it's like, no, that didn't actually happen. What? My favorite Seiyu didn't just suddenly confess their love for me. I guess like my dreams are delusional. I have weird dreams. I don't have nightmares. They're often really good dreams. And that makes me sadder. Isn't it sadder when you wake up from a really good dream compared to a nightmare? Because at least when you wake up from a nightmare, you're like, oh, thank God that wasn't real. I have a pretty good life. But then when you have a really good dream, it's like, ah! I was just being delusional. That didn't actually happen. Because I'll have like the most cringe dreams. It'll be like, my favorite Seiyu confesses to me. And then I'm like, sorry, I'm not actually ready. I don't think I like you in that way. And then I'll wake up and I'll be like, the audacity. Who do I think I am? Once I had a dream that my waifu was real. Waking up was devastating. Actual depression for a bit. Okay, I have a question. So the thing is, this might be very controversial. I've never been gachikoi with an anime character before. Because I can't imagine myself like, you know, I can't, what do you call it? Not saying I'm 3D because I'm 2D, but if I were 3D, I can't imagine if I were to be 3D, I can't imagine myself with a 2D character, if that makes sense. How does your waifu become real? How do you become 2D to be with your waifu, or do you become 3D? Do you make your waifu 3D? That is a question I've had for a long time. Like, do you become 2D in your head to be with your waifu? Or do you make your waifu 3D to be with you? Because, like, you're in different dimensions, right? I've only been gachikoi over real people. Dream felt real. I ain't got to explain nothing. My dream brain made it happen. I see. I mean, if it made it happen, it made it happen. Do you ever have dreams where it's like, oh, I made like a girlfriend or boyfriend in my dream, and then you wake up and it's like, that person doesn't even exist. That was like a dream person. That person didn't even have a face. I think most people would like to live in the anime world, but then what would you look like? Do you know what your face looks like? Being Delulu blurs the boundaries between 2D and 3D enough for it to work, I guess. For me, I can't imagine myself with an anime character because we're too perfect. No GF even in my dreams. Okay, that's kind of sad. Yes, well, it's nice while it lasted. Yeah, sometimes I'll think about my relationships with the dream people. It was nice holding hands in my dream while it lasted. This game is actually relaxing me. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this relaxing. I think if I go with the mindset of it can't be helped, it's like a gacha, then I feel a lot better. Cause it's like, if I get the watermelon, that's like hitting jackpot, but if I don't, it's like, eh. Oh, it's already 10:42. Fuck, I want to keep playing though. Okay, well, there's 20 minutes left. Will we get a watermelon in 20 minutes? I just don't know how I managed to get it the first time. What was I thinking? What was I doing? I wish I could record my gameplay for me, because I don't remember. Ah, 近いけど. No, it's the NTR cherry. Why are you getting in my way? Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I feel like timing's really important for this game as well. Timing is important in love and also in the fruits game, in the SUIKA game. This fruit game is putting you into a trance. It's really relaxing, to be honest. I could probably play this all day. You know, when you're doing something that's kind of relaxing, don't you start to kind of space out and start daydreaming? Like when you're, for example, doing like arts and crafts or something like that. I wish they could just get a bigger container for this game. I wish there was like an easy mode for this game where you could just like have an infinitely massive container and then you just watch all the fruits combine together. And then that would be kind of like ASMR. I really like the sound it makes when the fruits combine. Oh yeah, the thing I was thinking when I was playing this game last night is basically this is like Evangelion. This is like the end of Evangelion when everyone turns into orange juice. In the end, everyone's the same. Like you might think, oh, they're all different fruits, but in the end, they're all the same. They can all combine into each other. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time and place. I guess you're like God in this sense. You're like setting them up. You can't exactly predict how the trajectory will go. Or I guess you can, but I'm not big brain enough for that. But you're basically God in this sense. I wonder if the fruits hate me for not letting them become watermelons. Not letting them live to their full potential. Humor has these deep thoughts all because of a game with anime fruit. I don't know, this is just me normally. I'm actually a really deep thinking person. I'm actually really smart. See, cause like Evangelion, it actually is. But yeah, there's only so much I can control. I can set things into motion, but in the end, a lot of it is decided by their innate, what do you call it? Their innate motion, I guess? Gravity. They're all drawn towards the ground. And the smaller ones always fall to the ground first. What am I saying? But yeah. I was arguing about this with my friend, right? Cause like Mama Shima, Mashima has this philosophy, right? That your fate is kind of decided upon birth. It's not like it's completely unchangeable. But depending on your family environment and your personality, like, from the time you were born, there's already like a set trajectory for you. Of course you can veer from that path, but the trajectory is pretty, like, what do you call it? It's pretty obvious. Like, it's like how no matter how many times I go to the same restaurant, I'll always order the same thing no matter what. Like, that's kind of, like, for example, or like, if you go to the same restaurant multiple times, it's like, 5 times out of 6, I'll always choose the same menu item. And that's kind of like, all of these, like, the small decisions built up over time, builds up to what your life trajectory is. So, like, no matter how many times you'll live the same life, right? Maybe like 1 time out of 1,000 you'll live a slightly different life. But most of the time you'll follow what your personality and, what do you call it? Everything else has decided what you'll be. Of course it's not like 100% unchangeable. But most of the time it's easier to be drawn towards that trajectory. But you could change your fruit, you could try a new menu item, you can change them, but do you really want to? For most people, I don't think they really want to. I'm just saying that's how it is. At least I kind of agree with that kind of theory. It's like, for example, people don't change so easily normally. Well, people don't really want to change unless they're going through something that really makes them want to change. But like, there's a lot of things outside your control. I guess it depends on what kind of, like, if you're the type that's like, oh, like, life is within my control, like, I control everything, you're that type of person. But the thing is, you thinking that life is within your control is also something that's out of your control, because you have that kind of personality. Hello Shima, nice Shima. Yeah. But at the same time, I think it's, like, kind of comforting, in that, like, it makes sense, right? It's like people who are born into bad family situations, or like things outside of their control, and people like, you know what, like, you can still like do really well in life. Like, there's people who are born into bad situations, but they still do really well, right? But it's like, that person's an exception. It's because they have that kind of personality in the first place. Whereas, like, you shouldn't blame someone just because they don't have that same driven personality. Or like when people are more sensitive, or stuff like that. A lot of that is just, you're born with it. I guess it's like nature versus nurture, right? But yeah, if you can think of life, I don't know. If you believe in fate, then I think my mum's theory makes sense. And that, like, fate's not some kind of magical thing. It's kind of like a combination of how you're raised, what kind of environment you grew up in, your personality, and a lot of uncontrollable factors. What am I saying during a fruit game? Hello Shima Naishima. Hello James Bond. So I forgot to call out everyone's names today. Oh wow. So I don't know if I'm playing this game in the right way. What is a strategy? Maybe we should try out different strategies before I finish. I wish I could have shown you guys getting my watermelon on stream. All I know about Fate is that the visual novel's better than the... Yeah, I haven't played the visual novel. I think I've watched like half an episode. Watermelon Singularity Evangelion. I'm gonna... And everyone turns into watermelon. Like a card game, you're bound by the hand you're dealt. Yeah. But yeah. That's why I think fortune tellers, at least the good ones, they're just good at predicting people's behavior. They can tell. I mean, surely after seeing lots of patterns of people, there are certain patterns. We're not that unique. It's easy to see how people may or may not become. I feel like whether or not the fate idea is real, you have to reject the idea or else life would be too sad. Not really. My life is pretty good. I like my fate. I think my fate is that I am going to do amazing things. I am bound by the fate to do amazing things. So I don't think it's too sad. I think it's an idea that helps when, for example, there's a lot of things that are outside your control, right? It's something that reassures me. So for example, if it's like a goal that I'm really working towards, right? But sometimes, no matter how hard I work, I can't achieve that goal. There's always something stopping me. It's something that's something outside of my control. It's not something that I can fix all by myself. And then when that happens, I'm like, I guess it's just not meant to be. But it's okay, because there's probably something better in store waiting for me. That is my fate. And that's how I reassure myself, I guess. It's like, even if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna lead an amazing life anyways. And then maybe at some point, maybe when the timing is right, it'll just happen. Yeah. Sometimes I will hit the watermelon, but not right now. It's not something I can control. It might seem like I'm in control of this game. It might seem like I'm God right now. But to be honest, it's basically a random number generator. It's hard to be good at this game. I'm sure there's some kind of technique, but in the end, there's a lot of things you can't control. So that, I guess that's my attitude towards life. But I will try hard when... I will still continue trying hard, but I won't beat myself up if I don't get exactly the result that I want. I mean, if you can spin anything into a positive, I guess that's okay too. It is like being the cherry on the bottom right. Sometimes you have a cherry on the bottom right. I don't know. I think I'm pretty positive. I think I'm realistically positive. Yeah. Oha! Yaha! See, that was unplanned, but it happened. We got a melon. That's not the watermelon yet. But this is very good. Very good. Let's wait for gravity to work a little bit more. Ha 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 ha. He 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 he. Ha 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 ha. Yeah hey. Oh, I kind of made a mistake here. Now it's taking up more space. See all that dead space? Yeah, boy! It has a nice neutral expression. Oh my gosh, it's the same as my mouth. Is this the Shima melon? Is this the Shima melon that Yuna was talking about? Or was she talking about the watermelon? I'm thinking people are most happy as pineapples. Shimelon. Shimelon. So yeah, people are the most happy as pineapples. I think that's a good metaphor for life as well. I don't think it's... I think people in the middle are the happiest usually. Not the people who are like at the top of the social ladder or at the bottom, but somewhere in the middle, somewhere comfy. It's not good being too big or too small. There's stress either way you go. Doo-doo. Watermelon because watermelon has riz. I see. But the normal melon has the same mouth as me. I guess I do have riz though. I can't tell if this is going well or not. Will I be able to get the watermelon today? There's too many big boys blocking my path. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The one right after the melon is the watermelon. Will we be able to see the watermelon today? Maybe not. Cheer on the bottom right got a different fate, for real. Oh, okay. Did I get second highest score? Okay, I'll play one more round and then I need to get back to work. I'm so dead right now. Me procrastinating is also part of my fate. No matter how many times I repeat the same night, I'll probably still do the same thing and not finish the report I was supposed to do. Yeah. I think the reason why I think like this is because of Mama Shima. We always have conversations like this on the dinner table. A lot of... what do you call it? Not arguments, but debating. Usually I don't agree with her. Usually when I'm talking to her, I'll like purposefully disagree. It's no fun if it's an if it's a discussion without the opposite opinion, right? I love playing devil's advocate. But yeah, Mama Shima has a lot of these philosophies. But yeah, as I feel like as you get older, right? You see a lot of patterns in people. Also, whenever I meet a new person now, I'm like, this person reminds me of this other friend I have. Or like, oh, this person's like very similar to this other person I've seen, or like something I've seen online. And then you start, what do you call it? Is it good to group people together? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I think personally it's quite helpful in like predicting their behavior. I guess that's like a thing with, you know how some people are able to see like red flags or whatever, good at reading people. It's because they're experienced. Like they know, they can tell what type of person that person is. I guess that's why like children get tricked more easily, and then grown-ups are better at telling when someone's a bad person, right? But yeah, I think being able to see red flags is just being able to see trends in people, see patterns in people. In the end, people are all really similar. Human origin story. Has been Hotel's gonna be anime. I don't know. Amazon Prime. Okay. I don't really care. I don't care. I don't know what that is. It's true. In college, I noticed some people reminded me of my old friends. They were the same personality type, and I knew exactly what to say to them. Yeah, but It also makes me that also at the same time makes me excited when I meet people with a different personality type to what I'm used to. Someone like completely different that I don't have a single friend with this kind of personality. It makes me excited because it's like, oh, it's a super rare. How will this person be like? Could I become good friends with this person? It's exciting to me. I like discovering different types of people. I actually really like meeting new people. New creature spotted. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to Fukuoka on the weekend to see Maya. I'm so excited for food. But I need a pack. Can't believe I'm playing this game right now when I should be. I should be finishing my work and packing and sleeping. It's okay. Will we get the SUIKA? I can't believe I got the SUIKA on my 4th try and I still haven't gotten it here. Bum 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 bum. There. Do do do. Da 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 da. Da ba 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 ba. You know, lately I've been thinking. You know how I have this mindset that it's like, oh, if other people can do it, why can't I do it? Right? But then, like, every person I've met in real life who's had that same mindset as me has been really cringe. Usually, people who have that kind of mindset are kind of cringe people. They're kind of chuny. But does that mean I'm chuny as well? But I thought I was cool. I thought I was better than those people, but then when I think about it, maybe I'm just the same. Maybe to other people, I'm the chuny. I was talking about this with my share housemate yesterday, but we were both like, man, Elon Musk is really chuny. He's like 50, like 52. And he's still chuny. But is it chuny or is it autism? The chuny king. This game is giving King deep thoughts. I can't stop it. I can't help it. Just keeps happening. It just keeps coming to my head. The question of all time, is it chuny or is it autism? Or is it both? There may be a correlation, maybe. But to be honest, I scored really low. Okay. I don't even know if this is like a cancelable thing, but I guess not. But like all of Gen Forever did the autism test. I scored lowest on it. I think you guys all know who scored the highest. Did we mention this before? I feel like we did kind of. Who took the test besides you? People out of Gen 4. So Helen, Yomi, Maria, and me. Guess what the ranking was like? If you had to rank the 4 of us from most autistic to least autistic. Yeah, Helen was number 1. Helen, Yomi, Shimamu. Almost. Maria Moshima Lisa. Okay. It was. The correct answer is Heiwon Yomi Maria Shima. I think. Actually, we got Gen 3 Sindiri to do the test as well. But I shall not be revealing their scores. Maybe it's what you and Yomi. You have less autism? Hey. I'm really socially adept, okay? I have lots of friends. Just because I'm obsessed with Seiyu, I'm only, what do you call it? I'm just obsessed with my hobbies. I knew Heiwon was autistic. I don't know how. Okay, I feel like this is becoming kind of dangerous territory. I'm the most socially just. Yeah, I'm the one out of that whole group. I'm the one who touches the most grass. Actually, even compared to normal people, I touch a lot of grass. I don't know if you guys realize this. I go out like... I haven't gone out that much this week, but I go out like every other day usually. To meet up with friends or have dinner and stuff. Actually, I'm surprised about how much I've been going out. People always ask me like, how do you live? And I'm like, I'm just always tired. Do you know how hard it is trying to fit everything into my life? I should probably stop streaming in like 5 minutes. Yeah. I think my problem is I'm too greedy. I try to do everything that I want to do, but then I don't have enough time, or I don't have enough time for myself. The thing is, I'm still an introvert on the inside. I still need alone time. I don't want to give all my time to other people, but then that just means I have less sleep. If I want to do work, have time for my hobbies, still hang out with friends, hang out with different friends. And then there's like, the problem is when there's like different groups of friends, right? I'm bad at replying to messages because I'm tired all the time. And then I'll feel like I'm neglecting some of my friends who I haven't, like, sometimes I won't reply to messages for like 3 working days. It's not because I don't want to reply to them. It's hard. And then aside from that, streaming, sleeping, having time for myself. Yeah. And then plus on top of that, I procrastinate. Life is so difficult. Shima actually touches grass. You don't know that? It's a trade-off. But you get to do so much stuff others don't get to do because of it. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, even if I were to repeat my life, I don't think I would live it in any other way. This is the conscious choice that I've made. And so I shall continue making this conscious choice until it breaks me. Okay, this will be my last go, and then I'll come back to this game one day, maybe. So Yuna actually managed... Did Yuna stop playing after she got the watermelon? Is that what happened? I can't believe I'm not able to beat the score that I got on my 4th try. I think that's the most upsetting thing. Am I just playing this game wrong? Are you supposed to use your brain while playing this game, or are you supposed to not use your brain? Let's just say she was finally able to get the watermelon. That's good. Yeah, I'm just fated to be EP. I'm doomed to be EP. Also, another thing with me is I'm really bad at messaging and like... So online friendships are kind of hard for me because I'm just bad at replying all the time. It's good if we call, but if it's just purely messaging, I'm probably not going to reply back very often. But I feel like I get closer to people way more easily once I meet them in real life. Yeah, I definitely prefer— Melon! 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 Very melon. Very melon. Touch my heart. Very melon. Very melon. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. She melon. She melon. Yeah, boy. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. No, it spilled out. That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, I really need to stop today because I have serious work I need to get done. No. I'll continue this another day when I'm listed. But yeah, so do you like the philosophy session? Did you like the philosophy stream? Oh, it's Heron's birthday today, by the way. Oh no, it's not. It's on Monday. Monday's Heron's birthday. Hello, Slim Shima. Thank you. Thank you for coming to Shima's sleep deprived philosophy session. Thank you. I don't know what I said. I don't remember anything that I said. But I hope you enjoyed it. Monday Heron birthday. Much better than those crusty old Greek dudes' thoughts. You Greek dudes, Greek philosophers. Who even cares? What was the name? Hippocrates? I don't know how to pronounce it. More like hypocrite. Oh yeah. Is he even Greek? Socrates. Shimates. Anyways, bye bye. I'm gonna work on stuff. I'm going to do my work. I'm gonna get things done today. I'm gonna pack and then I'm going to go to Fukuoka. Yeah. I won't see you guys for a few days, but I'll be back. I'll be back with another story time. Zatsudan stream probably after Fukuoka, and I'll gush about how beautiful Maya was. So yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah. Can't believe we didn't get the watermelon. Why did I get that on my 4th try? I used up my watermelon already. I used up my watermelon luck. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the maximum. But yeah, maybe if I feel like it, I'll do like a 9-hour SUIKA game stream. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. The audio's a bit loud. Thanks for coming, everyone. I watermelon you. Bye. You guys are all precious watermelons, and you will someday achieve your watermelon fate and become one with everyone and me. We will all become watermelons in the end. But yeah, you can't control your fate, but you can kind of control your fate. So let's become one big beautiful watermelon together. Goodbye. Goodbye. おつしま。おつしま。Bye.